Movie review number 1340 is Step Brothers. Step Brothers is a 2008 movie directed by Adam McKay. So this movie has Columbia Pictures in it, and I saw this movie on May 26, 2025 at Esquire Theatre in Clifton, Ohio. So basically, I saw this movie on Memorial Day. Pretty neat. So this movie was re-released at the Esquire Theatre due to Brothers Day. But in this particular movie, it is Step Brothers, as the two brothers come from different families, whose parents decided to marry each other. So this movie is about two brothers, Brennan Huff and Dale Dilbach. They have one thing in common. They are both lazy, unemployed leeches who still live with their parents. When Brennan's mother and Dale's father marry and move in together, and turns the overgrown boy's world upside down, their insane rivalry and narcissism pull the new family apart, forcing them to work together to reunite their parents. So I've heard of this movie for a long time, but I never got around to seeing this. But I was very happy to see this movie at the Esquire Theatre. And basically, the rivalry between the two stepbrothers definitely pushes to the point where the two parents may not want to be in this relationship anymore. Because the parents start to argue about their sons. And basically, this causes them to split apart. So the two stepbrothers must come up with a plan to get them back together. If they can, anyway. So this movie has Will Ferrell as Brennan Huff, John C. Reilly as Dale Dilbach. They are the two stepbrothers. Mary Steenburgen portrays Nancy Huff, who is Brennan's mom. Richard Jenkins portrays Dr. Robert Dilbach, who is Dale's father. We also see Adam Scott as David Huff, who happens to be a brother to Brennan, who Brennan does not like at all. Catherine Hahn portrays Alice Huff, who happens to be Dale's wife, who has an interest in Dale. Andrea Savage portrays Denise. Rory Poston portrays Tommy Huff. Elizabeth Yorsman portrays Tiffany Huff. Wilton Manus portrays Chris Galdawaki. Travis T. Flory portrays a red-headed kid. Sheila Piven portrays a nurse. Seth Morris portrays a doctor. Wayne Fielderman portrays a blind man. Maria Kirblian portrays a TV anchor. Danella Snyder portrays a receptionist. Gillian Figman portrays Pam Gringe. Brian Husky portrays an interviewer. Seth Rogen portrays a sporting goods manager. Yeah, Seth Rogen has a cameo in the movie. Pretty neat. Chris Henry portrays a first home buyer. Mary Catherine Hammerman portrays a first home buyer. Ian Roberts portrays a male therapist. Phil Lamar portrays a second home buyer. Erica Fatena Phillips portrays a second home buyer. Rob Riggle portrays Randy. Ken Giona portrays an appointment agent. Horatio Sanz portrays a lead senior. Jade Sasmensky portrays a carrier. Matt Walsh portrays a corporate guy who is drunk. And Brent White portrays a therapy patient. That's a lot of cameos. But this movie has some of the same cast and production crew from Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, which was released 2 years before Step Brothers. Now the movie is directed by Adam McKay, produced by Judd Apatow, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. It's definitely crazy at times, insane, and it is all rated. Now I saw the rated version. There was an unrated version on DVD that's a few minutes longer than the theatrical version, but I thought the version I saw was pretty neat. And I hear it's one of the best known comedy movies that Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly have done. So there have been talks of a sequel, but they kind of dismissed the ideas. Like, They may have an idea in motion, but they didn't really want to pursue it. But who knows? Maybe there might be a Step Brothers 2 at some point. But it's okay if there isn't. I mean, the movie did end it on a good note, just like a lot of comedy movies. But the movie does have a heartfelt message. Even when you're not related by blood, you can still be a family. Like in the movie, we see the two stepbrothers who don't exactly get along at first, but then they start to like each other to the point where they kind of want to. I wouldn't say get their parents to separate, but let's just say they kind of do some things that might make the parents separate, and now they must figure out a way to get them back together. The problem is they are both lazy and unemployed and obnoxious. Can their senses be reached? I want you guys to see the movie for yourselves, but I thought it was pretty good. So that's my movie review of Step Brothers. Please enjoy for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.